Hello folks, welcome back to my channel for some more Samurai Warriors 4 2. So we are on the second campaign, the Family Bonds campaign, and we're on the third battle, which is going against my little brother Yukimura in the second time fighting into the Ueda city. I'm having issues talking right now because I'm playing 2 a.m. in the morning, and obviously I have to work tomorrow, but my work is in the afternoon, so I'm gonna just like splurge myself. Let's do this.
三成率いる豊臣軍は北条を打ち破った。天下は秀吉のもと統一される。だが秀吉が死ぬと世は再び揺れ動く。天下の実力者家康と三成の対立が表面化したのである。この対立を受け真田家も分裂。信行と稲姫は家康につき、雪村は親しい三成についた。慶長5年、ついに天下分け目の戦が勃発。家康と三成は関ヶ原の地で対峙する。信行は家康の子秀忠と共に関東より関ヶ原へ向かう。その途上、秀忠は雪村がこもる上田城を落とそうとする。悲しき兄弟対決の幕が今切って落とされようとしていた。絆の章、第2期上田城の戦い。
今ならまだ間に合います。本当は雪村と共に戦いたいはず。稲を妻としたことが理由で雪村とたもとを分かつのなら離縁してください。
友三成や弟雪村と組み家康様と戦うか。私にはできない。この乱世を治められるのは家康様だ。稲のことがなくとも私は徳川方についただろう。私は弟を捨て保身に走る卑怯者と蔑まれても構わない。
違います。信行様は卑怯者ではありません。誰よりも雪村のことを愛している優しい。
もうあの頃の私ではないのだ。お前の目の前にいるのは家康様の将真田信行、そしてあの頃の雪村もいない。今我らの目の前にいるのは家康様の敵真田幸村。行こう稲。上田城を抜き秀忠様と共に関ヶ原へ参陣せねば。
信行様。
What can I say, man? She's totally became a much better waifu in this particular edition of the game. And of course, like I've jinxed myself, I have to use her again. I always tell you that I don't have much of an issue against using her, and compared to Hayakawa Dono, definitely not Hayakawa because shooting cricket, man. I'm not even a sporty person. I'm not good at cricket or whatever the fuck that she's holding on. So yeah, the only reason why I'm not really good with, is it Ine? I think it's Ine. Is because I had bad time trying to aim characters with projectile weapons properly, because I got used to the total hack and slash, so projectiles, like I guess what's his face, the mercenary dude, what, oh god, man, late night recording, man, totally brain damage. So I noticed that Ine actually had half of her Daddy-O's defense, like I can only enforce one, and the rest is just becoming quicker and more dexterous. And unfortunately, Nobuyuki cannot learn much of a useful thing It's just more like, oh, you have a better chance of doing those, like, I guess, quick time events. But so far, I guess he has similar skill tree. I would like to have greater attack on the officer, but obviously yourself having greater attack would be good too. Nothing to complain about that. What I'm saying is like projectile characters like Ine as well as Saiga Magoichi. Yes, that's his name. I can't recall names now because it's like 2 freaking AM. But what I'm saying is that like projectile characters like Saiga as well as I guess Xia Houyuan, Zhu Ren in Dynasty Warriors, as well as a little bit of Date Masamune, which he also wields a sword, so it makes them not that hard compared to the rest of the pure long-range attackers. Yeah, I get like Magoichi's like little rifle also had a sword attached to it, but most of his charge attack featured just, I guess, like only shooting, like projectile attack, so that would be kind of hard. And some of these characters, although they have like hard to control projectile stuff, but they actually had really sweet Muso Gokui is like, I remember the Ine one that we just saw like when we're not playing her as a playable character, is that she actually shoot down like rain of arrows, which is kind of sweet because come on man, that is one of those effective ways to prevent misses like myself, because I always don't aim properly when I like put out my final like Hisatsu. So yeah, so I basically kind of, well, story wise I have to say you did spice up on character development. Obviously I'm pretty sure, I haven't played this part yet, but I'm pretty sure this Yukimura is gonna be fake. Had I beat his ass so early in this game, it's gonna be pointless for me to actually see, it's gonna be pointless to play this because this whole, yeah, like the whole purpose of me playing this battle against Yukimura would be dumb because I just killed him like 2 seconds into the game. But I'm saying that like this game, story-wise, I guess apart from the new dude of Masatora, like that's completely original. Like so far this chapter is just what we had in even like the Sanada SP on anime, as well as the original Samurai Warriors 4. But they added a little bit like backstory towards how Nobuyuki became who he is, how his wife is actually very supportive of him, how both of them treated Yukimura like their, well, obviously Nobuyuki's brother is Yukimura, but just how Ine treats him like her real brother, and all how they really want to have a strong family tie and work hard to protect and carry on the, I guess, the family pride of the Sanada family, because that is, I guess, a recurring theme of Japanese samurai culture, as well as, I guess, Asian culture in general, especially like Korean and Chinese. It's just like, oh, I'm from the Jang family, I'm from the Wu family, we have a particular culture of the family that we have to protect, carry on, etc, etc. So I guess like in really just nominal small details they got a little bit in-depth into it, but I guess because they have like a recurring events like the voice actor concerts and stuff, there might be a linkage with that. Oh, see, I told you, like the rain of arrows. I'm just saying that there might be a linkage to why they decide to put like the love story stuff and like more emotional ties to characters for this particular release, because obviously a lot of the Asian fan base that pays money to like get the whole stash of these games, since one is like not is but are females, like, so basically male players would be like, hey, it's like definitely not worth it to just get, I guess, games, because first of all, one character, second of all, I'm not even sure if the storyline is that different. Well, up till this point, the storyline is really not that different, I should say, but I guess if I'm a female character. No, not female character. What the hell, man? Too much VR, too much VR. No more visual reality shit. No virtual reality. Damn it, man. Late night gaming. Not doing me any justice. I'm not that dumb in the morning, okay? I'm just saying that, like, for a female gamer, I would be like, oh, so throughout the course of this new game, I realized that Ine is actually a very good wife, and actually, he works so hard to get a peaceful, like, achieve peace and unity in Japan is not only because, well, first of all, he likes the people under his, I guess, ruling, like under his monarchy. So he would be like, I want to protect my people. I want peace. I want everyone to be happy. I want my brother. Like, I treasure my brother so much that I don't want him to come in any harm. I know he is a strong warrior, but if there is peace, we could go back to the good old days. Yeah, we are very good fighters. We pack a punch, but there are no more tears, no more pain, like no more anger, no more battles. And like for female characters, we would go like, okay, so I want to diagnose this, diagnose that. I think he's thinking about that. Maybe he's thinking about that. Maybe his intentions are this and that. I guess the developers for Koei actually just went for the more towards getting a female fan base. But of course, they don't want to like go like, hey, fuck you, male fan base. So they go like, so I'm gonna suck at creating more characters, and this is probably gonna be a cheap ass spin-off that costs the actual price of a full game. How's about me getting exclusive, I guess, downloads with them already extremely sexy and beautiful panty showing female characters, introducing them to extremely, I don't even know how to describe it, extremely pornified clothes. Why am I using the word pornified? Because I like Game Theory. Yep, shout out to Game Theory, the unofficial, like, I guess, inspiration to this game. I would like to do, like, I guess, analysis videos, but, like you know, I recently, I guess, performing arts as well as the theatrical, like, I guess, management is in peak season. We have a lot of stuff going on around here. I'm not really, like, having a lot of spare time even, I guess, do some random old stuff. I was planning to get a new microphone. I'm actually using, like, just, you know, like those, like, skull beats, like the little tiny stuff that used to pick up phone calls. That's what I'm recording off right now. So, unfortunately, at the beginning, it sounds way better than what it is right now. It's not because my mic actually broke on the little, like, headphone. It's more because Hong Kong is pretty crowded, especially when I'm going to and back from work. It's just redonkulous. Redonkulous is my new term for it. It's like, even if you tried hard to even zip your, I guess, the wiring into your jacket, people just tried so damn hard to get onto the friggin', like, MRT. They just literally just would do anything, pushing you, like, hitting you in the face, giving you a little, I guess, karate chop here and there. They would just mistakenly, okay, I don't even know how to speak English anymore. They would just accidentally yank on your freaking wire, and whoa, them camera angles. Yeah, if I have to say top 10 things that Koei really have to consider on fixing it, camera angles and ridiculous force, like, I guess force mechanism is. You guys have seen my previous videos. I didn't really talk about it because it's not like a new thing anymore, but I guess in this particular 4.2 edition, it's so serious that I just cannot not mention it. Honestly, god damn it, man, what happened to your horse? It got lost so badly. It's just like, if I call the horse even so close from it, it's just gonna be like running in circles and shit, and it just won't let me ride on it. So, going back, yeah, so I really wanted to do, like, some analysis, top 10 videos. Not a lot of people do top 10 analysis videos and stuff on, I guess, this particular genre of hack and slash. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of, I guess, gaming scenes and etc. They do a lot of, like, multi-genre game reviews and stuff. And the game theorists obviously do different games, analysis, theories and stuff. But I guess, first of all, the Koei Warrior series have a vast number of cultures covered, as well as like there's a big number of characters that actually are featured. Like getting to know each and every single of them would be difficult, and second of all, although it has good ratings on IGN and stuff, it's only because those who played it really enjoyed it. There are still a lot of people who are skeptic about it, especially when they're like, okay, we're from America, then why ain't this hack and slash game like gory? Where them blood at? Why aren't there carcasses? Well, first of all, this, I don't know if anyone actually noticed, there's ESRB is not the, I guess, only media rating sort of organization. In Japan, though, they have a similar organization body called CERO, C-E-R-O. I don't know if it's read CERO or CARO, because obviously it's not a Japanese word, so they might have a different, unique way of reading it, and I might not know of. So I have to apologize if I fucked it up. It's actually spelled C-E-R-O. So CERO, there's ABCD, like, I guess, like, above D is like 16 years and above, and then maybe there's E, like full-on porn. I have no idea. But this is a CERO B, which means 12 years old and above could actually purchase and play it. Okay, for those who are like, hey, well, Japan had like, I guess, some of those very gory, what is that called? Oh my god. I don't even remember the name. Like, the game is that everyone had to kill each other until the last person standing gets to leave the island. Yeah, like, they have those movies that are free for, like, not free for watch, but like, free, like, accessible to the younger generation, and that's, like, ridiculously gory. They have the Ju-on, like, which is the Ring series in Japan. A lot of horror stories, which are way more gory and, like, drastically terrorizing, and kids could still access it. Then why is carcasses and, I guess, literally bleeding when you hit a character something so, I guess, offensive and censored in this game? Well, here's that. Like, I guess, first of all, this game was not aimed for, like, gore and stuff. This game was produced long before, like, the, I guess, popularity of shooters. Because in the 90s, yeah, you can complain and go like, hey, but there is Wolfenstein, there is yada yada yada. The problem is, back then, Wolfenstein and stuff, like, yeah, you are shooting people, they're bleeding, but it's just look comical because it's just so unreal. The graphics are just that generation of graphics, so you can't really do anything about it. But then, this started off as just a normal hack and slash, and back then, people weren't that so, like, I guess, obsessed with, like, realism in games. Because, okay, first of all, up till now, virtual reality is a big go-go, and it's, like, highly developed with help of, I guess, Oculus Rift, etc. But back in the days, though, like, games are supposed to be fun and groundbreaking. Realism is not part of it. Come on, Capsule Monsters, the right now well-known Pokemon. Like, if you really want to argue, why are we even still into Pokemon? Because that's not real. Even if it is not in our parallel universe, right? So, yeah, back then, people are not so bloodthirsty. People are not that into realism in games. Just because the graphics gone extremely well, and just because games like the uncensored version of all the Resident Evil games, who are also made by Japanese producers, had realistic portrayal of actual real-life people damages. And recently, in the recent, I guess, decade, shows like Walking Dead and many, like Dexter, Breaking Bad, like, there are real-life portrayal of how injury to human life could be seen, and that inspire you to go like, hey, I don't like this game because it's not gory. Well, if you played it and you enjoyed it, it's not because of the gore, it's because of the generally, I guess, the happiness, stress releasing hack and slash. And here we go. I didn't really commentate on the contents of this game because basically it's just like that of 4, only a little different, so bear with me with that. And plus it's 2.11. I would just want make this a ranty episode. And yeah, at least all the available like quests, I've done them and it's good. I guess Ine wasn't that bad because I hadn't been going whoa yeah and complaining about her bad performance, so nothing much to say. I'm still not really attached to her yet, just because, you know, I'm not used to playing female, so yeah.
兄上いかようにも
敵将討ち取ったり。
兄上
雪村、あとは私たちに任せて。
モノノフの魂を捨てよ、雪村。
Come on, folks. You know it's the unsettling I will be back, like the Terminator shit. You know Yukimura is not gonna be like all beaten and stuff and go like, hey, I'm gonna follow you, because you already know the ending from 4. So I already know what's coming, man. Like, he's basically gonna try his best to spare his brother, and his brother is not gonna listen, and finally we're gonna have a final showdown in Osaka. That's not even a spoiler if you're a long-term fan of this. But all in all, see you guys in the next playthrough. Peace.